and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a sort of soft pink spring makeup look, mainly inspired by like these little earrings that I got at Target. They were on sale, and also Minnesota just can't decide if it wants to be spring or winter, so I just needed a little bit of color in my life, and we're just going to get started. So I'm starting off with the Fenty Beauty foundation. This one is in the shade 230, which I think might even be a hair darker than I am right now, but we're going to roll with it because my foundation I've been using this morning is up in my bedroom, so I'm a little bit too lazy to go get it. Next, I'm taking the Too Faced Peach Powder, and I'm just setting that on my face. As you can probably tell, I didn't go in with a ton of foundation just because for like a soft spring look, I don't want like a total full coverage foundation, which Fenty kind of is, but I went in a little light. Moving on to brows next, I am taking a pretty big like fat angled brush, and I'm going into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo in Ebony. This is like my holy grail brow powder product. Moving on to the eyes, we are taking the Royals palette. This is by Bad Habit, and I am going to set my eyes with this Treasury color. I personally don't really use eyeshadow primers. I think when I started doing makeup, the world made me feel like I needed an eye primer, but I just don't feel like it has ever benefited me in like a positive way. Next, we're taking Primrose, which is a very light dusty pink, and we are using that as a transition color, and we're just going to brush it over our crease but bring it up a little bit higher and creating an all over like dusty look. Next, we're going into the Aphrodite palette. Also, this is from Shop Hush, and we're going to go in with Flirt, which is this really bright pink color. I believe this is also the dupe for the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. Sorry, not the Desert Dusk, the original Rose Gold palette. If you guys have that one, you can pick a bright pink out of there. And I am just popping this into my crease using a smaller brush, concentrating on the crease. I'm not being super neat with this just because I know I'm going to sort of cover up the bottom of it, and I don't want it to be so chiseled and strong. So don't worry about it if, you know, your line isn't like perfectly crisp. I'm taking that same big brush that I used from my transition color, and I'm actually just blending out sort of the top of it. You can definitely you can see that it is still there, but it's not quite so like crisp and harsh once you like blend this bit out. Next, we're taking Jealousy, which is this sort of really dark pink, almost red color, and we're going to just pat that all over our eyelid. Next, I'm taking this Atomic Makeup NYC's glitter mousse, or metallic mousse I mean. This one is in the shade Dream Scene, and I'm just taking a little bit on my finger. This definitely feels more like a putty, and I'm taking this all over my eyelid again, over the Jealousy color that I just put on. I like this product because it just gives you like a really nice like soft shimmer, and it's not too glittery, but it's not, you know, not really there, you know what I mean? Like some shimmer eyeshadows, they kind of fade and stuff after a while, but this stuff I really like because it just kind of stays in place. It's not too much. So I'm just going right back in with Flirt, which is this bright pink color that we used up here, and I'm just going to add a little bit more of that on the top of my crease just because I feel like I kind of rubbed some of it off. I mean, I definitely want it to blend nicely, but I also want to like be able to see it. Going back into this Royals palette, we're taking Queen, which is this very shimmery pinkish white color, and we're dabbing that into the center of our eyelids. I feel like this just gives you like a little bit of extra sparkle and really helps your eyes stand out. Next, I'm taking my eyeliner. This one is from Steve Laurent, and I'm pretty sure I got this in an Ipsy bag like months ago, and I'm Still using it. It's actually very good. I don't have no idea where you're supposed to buy it though, but I'm not doing a wing liner today because I meant for this to be a little bit soft, but I also realize that it's a little glittery now, but you know, you can rock it for spring. For lashes, I'm taking this very wispy pair. This is Natalia from AOA Studio. If you have missed my video, I did a lash sort of try-on video for you guys. AOA launched 12 brand new styles this year, and I bought them all and tried them on for you. This pair is just very wispy, and I really like it. For my under eye, I am actually going to go into Majestic from the Royals palette, and this is just going to give me a little bit of color in my under eye, but I don't want to overwhelm with too much brown or black. I'm actually not even going to line the bottoms of my eyes because I just want it to be sort of softer, day look kind of deal. Then taking Queen again from the Royals palette, I am just taking this and dotting it into like the inner corners of my eyes. So for bronzing, we are taking this NYX palette, and I am going into this color right here. And because this is a more of like a spring look, I'm not sort of going crazy with my contour. I want to be a little heavier on the blush. I usually don't really care for doing my forehead because my hair is always in the way, but since my hair is up this time, I will sort of bronze a little bit up here just because I feel like I have a big forehead. Don't forget your nose. Your nose needs a little loving as well for contouring. For blush, we are using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Kit in Radiant, and I believe this shade is called Breeze, if I can find my brush. Oh yeah, what is this one? Breeze. That one's definitely pink enough. So that just gives you like a pretty flushed look for spring. For a highlighter, I am taking this little Jouer Cosmetics highlighter. This one is in the shade Citrine, which is sort of like a gold color, and we're just going to use this all over. Don't go overboard, which is very easy to do actually with this product because it is just so pigmented and shimmery and beautiful. But you don't want it to be like blinding, but you definitely want to be like, oh, glowy. So lastly, for the lips, I recommend going with sort of like a nude color. My lips are actually like pretty pink, as you can tell. Like they're kind of pink naturally. So my sort of version of nude is this Pasadena color from Ofra Cosmetics. And this is probably like 2 packaging iterations ago. It is like super old, but it still wears fine. You see how this is like a nude for me, even though it's like very pink? Yeah, everybody needs to find their own shade of nude for sure. So that's it, you guys. That completes my tutorial. I feel like when I started this, I definitely intended for it to be like not so glittery, but then when I got the metallic mousse in here, I was like, girl, yeah, just go for it. So maybe I don't know what I would call it, but I like the way that this turned out. I feel like I've been doing a lot of like really dark or very colorful looks lately, and I haven't done anything sort of soft or kind of neutral lately. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and let me know what you think and what you would like to see from me. I know in May I would like to do a Q&A video, so if you have any questions, feel free to just leave it down below or message me on Instagram, but otherwise I think that is it from me today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!